Welcome back to Money Channel. I'm your host, Erin, and today I'm going to talk about what have I been doing with my time. So, yes, I did go ghost, guys. I was actually looking at both, just trading stocks and whatnot, but also consuming content dealing with Anton Daniels. So I know I spoke about him before, but being that he has three channels, I mostly watch two of them. So he has the Millionaire Morning Show, which mostly talks about politics, sometimes stocks, and then he has the night one. And the night one, it starts at like 10:30 and goes to like 3 a.m. Okay, I don't. I really just don't know how he does it, guys. I've said it before. I don't know how he does it because it's like you got to be a beast. Okay, he said it that you have to be passionate and obsessed in what you're doing because there's no way you're going to get through that amount of hours of filming, guys. He films live. Okay, so imagine he's filming live um from 10 a.m., like roughly like 10:30 a.m., guys, sometimes 10:40 to like 1:05, and then he'll film again live from 10:30 at night to like 3 a.m. So he's filming between these two times. Then in the daytime, he'll meet with business clients, real estate, whatnot. I'm sure this man has to take a nap, guys. So I have actually subscribed to his Patreon yesterday. I just started yesterday. I've been consuming as much content as I can just to see, guys. So I'm gauging if I already know the material or not. So if I already know the material, I probably won't go through keeping the membership. But if I can learn something from it, then I will keep the membership. So for me, again, it was tricky because I have knowledge of stocks. So I didn't know what to expect. He does talk about stocks, but then I'm looking at other areas that he talks about. So he'll talk about like real estate or other content material. So then those areas that I have that maybe I don't know much about or I'm weak in, then I can learn from him. So right now I'm just gauging how much do I already know from prior knowledge versus what am I going to gain from him, and then that will determine how long I will keep the membership, if I will continue it for 1 year or if I will just keep it for 1 month. So again, I'm just experimenting with it. He has a Discord. His Discord is sometimes lively. um, there's a guy that runs it. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, Yankar. But he pretty much runs it. So there was like a Bible study this morning. Keep in mind it is Sunday, guys, Sunday morning. Um, that it happened. Sorry, it's not Sunday, Saturday, guys. I'm so sorry. So it's Saturday morning. So he ran like a Bible study. So there's different subjects and different things on there. Okay. So you can just pick which room, like content room, because there's different rooms, and just read up on that specific content that you're interested in. And then Anton also does host like meetups, but again, the locations are only for Patreon members. He doesn't disclose it on the YouTube channels. For me, I would actually like to meet him, and as well as two or three other people he work with that's on the panel at night, because I find them interesting. Hopefully I cross paths with them. But if I don't, I'm good as well. I'm interested in what he has to say on the Patreon. So, with that said, let's go to the Patreon, guys. Keep in mind, out of respect for him, I cannot play videos and repurpose brands and use his content. No, okay. Out of like respect for him and being a content creator, you have to you know pretty much respect that they're making this content, blood, sweat, and tears. And if you're not adding value to it, it doesn't make any sense, guys. But I just want to show you what it looks like. That's all. Give me a minute, guys.
Okay, guys, this is what Anton Daniels' Patreon looks like. So we have here budget like a millionaire. Then we also have, let's see, guys. He has here leveraging Gemini and ChatGPT, rental properties, consolidating power, converted from assets. So I would most likely be interested in that one. He started to talk about this yesterday on the Millionaire Morning Show, but he stopped because he was like, actually, this material is mostly for people that subscribe to his Patreon, so he didn't want to give it away. And that's fine. You just got to respect his decision. But that's what's on his Patreon, just to give a what it looks like. Give me a minute, guys, while I show you something else as well. And then I've been looking at Anton Daniels' Discord and what other people are saying, his members as well, guys. So like I said, there's different rooms here. So there's the mindset, small business, stock market, financial accomplishments. Guys, it's really a community, to be honest, okay? So I like the fact that people are posting or replying, and they're saying like, oh, does anybody know how to be a cybersecurity officer, or a contacts in this or that or whatever, or accountability partners, like they're looking for accountability partner, maybe to lose weight or whatever. So I like that, guys. So for me, it's always difficult to find like-minded people. Give me another minute, guys.
So yes, guys, I like the fact that again, it's a community on there, and they have accountability partners and people looking for, cybersecurity officers, or connections with it and all that stuff. For me, in my personal life, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of people that are like me, and so I have to seek outward. My typical 9 to 5 job or regular job is not like this, guys. This is very specifically skilled. This, trading stocks and content creation, versus my other job is like, um, it's skilled, but it's not like this, guys. It's like they're dual. They're just complete opposites. Okay, so it's very difficult to find people in this field in my day to day life, because the people I'm around are not in this field. Okay, so pretty much I know like one person that knows maybe two other people in the field. Okay. And then I have a friend that's trying to, learn how to trade futures and whatnot, but hasn't really gone through with it. So I'm like a lone wolf right now. Okay. So I like the fact that, yes, Anton Daniels has a Discord. I kind of do find it annoying that it's always pinging, but I have it open on purpose, so that's my fault. Um, but I really like the fact that they do have meetups. So they'll say, okay, this month we're meeting in Washington, D.C. Next month we're meeting in Detroit. In 2 months' time, we're going to celebrate, whatever. So he's about to have 1 million subscribers, maybe by the end of August. Okay, so he's probably going to have a meetup, but nobody knows where yet. So I like that because then it becomes a community. Even though there's about like over 10,000 people that watch this channel on a regular basis, over 50,000 people, whatever. Um, the community is still big, but it gets smaller as you start subscribing to things like the Patreon or going to the meetups or whatever. But it's still large. So, that's what I've been up to, guys. Like I said, watching Anton Daniels on YouTube. Now I'm trying to consume as much content as I can on his Patreon. I'm also looking at another Patreon. I don't really want to say, guys, but I'm looking at another Patreon as well, just to see. And that's what I've been up to. You just have to like level up, learn new skills. You cannot always be around the same people because then you stay the same. So for example, I have like two or three friends, guys, okay? Two or three of my closest friends, and I pretty much went ghost on them. Okay. And the reason for that is one in particular. She is a really good friend of mine. I went to school with her since we were young. I know her parents, her uh, you know, grandparents, her children, everything. But the thing is that to me, she just stays in a particular role. And that's fine where she's at because, she's a mother, she's a housewife. But I think, me personally, I think she could have a home business. Okay. And she chooses not to. She wants to homeschool her kids. Okay, fine. But I think she could also do more. I think she can have a home business. Just, that's what I think. Um, so I think she can level up even more than what she wants to. Then I have another friend who's in the industry I'm in, the 9 to 5. But the thing is, she doesn't level up after the job is done. So, she'll buy perfume and makeup and new clothes and stuff. But where's the leveling up process? Where's the self improvement? It's not there. So, and I love her dearly, but again, you know, um, then I've got a guy friend that's like a brother to me, and he just keeps running into obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. But what I've analyzed with him is that he's afraid to take on risks. And in life, you have to take on risk, whether it's you don't know if you're going to fail and just plop and flop on your face, or if you're going to succeed. You just have to take the risk. And from what I've noticed, he's afraid to take risk, which is why he's been stagnant for the last 10 years. So for me, you know it's best if I pretty much go ghost, and I focus on my skill set, focus on what I'm doing, focus on, again, my passion. My passion is really trading stocks. So, or I can also trade crypto, but that's my passion. So, why you guys don't see me make a lot of YouTube channels, and it's absurd to say this, is that when I trade, I'm like when Anton Daniels was filming during COVID, okay? He was filming in Versace bathrobe, okay? His Versace bathrobe. I can't make this up, guys. I'm ridiculous. I trade in night clothes, okay? I'm literally in either a bathrobe, or I'm in like satin or silk, you know sleeping slip attire, nightgown. And it's, don't get me wrong, it's like va va voom, guys, vavavoom, sensual, okay? But the thing is, I'm like, and that's my normal, okay? It's a lot of work for me to put on clothes, look nice for the camera and everything. When a lot of the times I'm like, boom, boom, boom. I wake up because I go to sleep so late because Anton Daniels' channel finishes at 3 a.m. So I go to sleep so late. Really, by the time I wake up, it's either the stock market is just opening, it's about to open, or it's already opened. Okay, so knowing that I'm going to go to sleep late, I have to put in a pre-market order during after hours so that by the time I go to sleep, it can still trade, but during the pre-market time. So that because I'm anticipating I'm going to miss pre-market time. So then when I wake up, it's again between like 9:25 and 10 o'clock. Okay. So I wake up. If the stock market is already open, I just whoop go straight to my desk. I literally get out of my bed, I go straight to my desk. I open up like the setup, whatever. Boom, see what's happening. Da 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 da. And then as the stock market slows down around 12, I cannot make this up. I'm absurd, guys. I take a shower. Yes, at 12 in the afternoon, noon, I take a shower. Okay. So, but by that time, I've already traded a stock or two. I'm already on my second cup of coffee normally, okay? But I can't make it up. I just look like for lack of a better word, like I don't know, some beautiful, voluptuous doll. I don't know. And I literally wake up like that and I'm just like, but then I'm like this, oh my God, because I go to sleep so late. So I don't want to be filming in, like I said, like a sexy silk slip gown, and you're like, oh my God, what is this? The sexy trading channel? Like, what the heck is this? But that's really how I'm trading. I'm trading looking like that, like a sexy trader. So, and I don't want to really put content of me in like a silk slip, like silk nightgown thing, guys. I mean, I may try it once just to experiment with it because I'm like, look, if Anton Daniels could, make a YouTube video in his bathroom, I should try it. And keep in mind, there is a YouTuber, I can't make this up, I forgot his name, but his channel is very popular. This man is always in silk. What is going on? He's always in like a silk sleeping shirt and silk like shorts to go with it. Like as if he's like not very white, but as if he's like, hey, hey, mamacita, hey, I'm ready. And this is his channel, guys. Like, and so some of the female guests that go on there or host like hostess will go on there in silk as well, guys. So I think he once had like a female hostess that went on with silk. So the two of them were sitting on like a couch, a sofa, with the microphones and everything in silk sleeping pajamas, guys. And I'm like, what is this? So I can't make this up. Okay. So I find it interesting because you're like, what? It throws you off. So I don't know if I want to do that in the future, but I'm like, honestly, I don't know if I want to try that right now. I don't know. I would be like, oh my God. So a lot of the times I also don't want to film because I know I'm trading in silk. A silk sexy nightgown, okay? And I don't want to be known as the sexy trader. I can't make this crazy thing up, okay? The craziness that's coming out of my mouth, okay? You guys are all like, just do it, just do it, the sexy trader. No, guys, come on. So, you guys are reminding me of something where my I have two friends that literally told me I need to quit my day job, quit my normal job because of the fact that I made $4,000 in July, but the last like 2 weeks of July, or the last 3 weeks of July, my two friends are like, "What? No, 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 no! You're in the wrong industry, wrong field. You need to quit your regular job." And I'm like, "Oh my god!" They're like, "No, for real, you need to quit your regular job." So I don't know if I want to quit my regular job, guys, but like I said before, I normally trade full time in the summer. If I'm not traveling, if I'm traveling, then I tend to trade part time. I'll travel to like another country. Then if there's a time difference, I'll trade at night. And like, so I'm just ridiculous, guys. I'm the kind of person that wants a um like a TV display or a monitor or a like a projector in the bathroom. I wish I can have that as the setup in my bathroom because I kid you not, when I'm taking a shower, sometimes I have to look at the stocks while I'm in the shower, guys. Okay, I know it seems like I'm jumping from one content to another, but they're related. They're related because we're talking about night clothes and the ridiculousness of filming in a silk, satin, whatever, pajama, whatever, and then the ridiculousness of possibly trading while you're in the shower. I have been known, guys, to trade in the shower. I can't make this up, okay? I have been known to have my iPad and look at ticker symbols through the shower, because I have a clear shower door. And as I'm showering, I'm like, what's happening? Okay, and I'm looking at the charts and the candlesticks in the charts, okay? So, and I'm always joking with one or two people I know, and I'm like, I wish I can just have a projector in the bathroom. It would be so much easier to look at either a monitor, like a full TV display, or a monitor while I'm showering. This is how ridiculous I am, guys. You have to understand that, okay? So a lot of people may expect like a rigid me. Yes, sometimes I'm rigid, but no, sometimes I'm not rigid. This is the non-rigid me where you gotta get work done. You gotta trade. It doesn't matter how absurd it seems, okay? You need to have that kind of obsession when you're trying to make money, okay? So, like, you all, even for me, guys, I don't want to be filming in the shower and be like, oh yeah, I'm showering, but I'm trading. Like, what kind of craziness, guys? So I'm absurd, but to a certain point. So you just have to um you know deal with it. Sometimes take it with a grain of salt. Sometimes just be like, okay, today she's trading in a red bathrobe. Tomorrow she's trading in blue satin, sexy nightgown, slip, whatever. Okay, I can't make this up. So, because you lose time, a lot of time, if you know you're gonna wake up late because you're staying up late, right? So you lose a lot of time from the minute you wake up to shower to getting ready. You lose about 30 to 40 minutes, guys. So within 30 to 40 minutes, you could have already made money and exited a position. Or if you're losing money, you could have gotten out of a position. You don't want to risk that. So time is of the essence. As soon as you wake up, get out of the bed, look at the screen, fix whatever, check the pre-market, check the whatever, day, like if you put in a day trade, literally like an order in, okay? Just check it to see if it went through or not. Then if it didn't go through, make your cup of coffee. That's what I do. Then when everything slows down around noon, I take a shower. If it slows down, sometimes things start slowing down or there's no action at 11:30, I'll take a shower at 11:30. But normally it's between 11:30 and 12, okay? Or 12 to 1. And then after that, I'm more wide awake. Like, okay, and then I'll drink my third cup of coffee. So that's why you haven't been seeing me, is because again, the like I don't want to be filming in satin nightgown. I, for lack of a better reason or words, guys, I don't want to be trading in satin nightgowns. Like maybe I should try it, but then like you guys will be like, what the heck is this? This is like I said, the guy, the content creator that films in, he's always in like silk, I don't know, pants, shorts, and like a silk top, like he's ready to go to bed. Like, and I'm like, what is going on? So, that's what I've got for you guys. I hope this was very entertaining. Please like and subscribe if you like my content. Ciao.